Hello, this is Mauricio Duarte with A2J Tech, and I'm here to show you another tech tip of the month. So, today we're going to be talking about Clio for legal aid. And for those that are not aware what Clio for legal aid is, Clio for legal aid started on their technology innovation grant from the Legal Services Corporation. As a part of that project, um, we wanted with Neighborhood Legal Services Program and us to work with Clio, collaborate with them, and collaborate with multiple legal services organizations in order to make Clio a suitable solution for legal aids on case management. So, a few of the things that Clio has changed on their system or on their case management system are going to be the ones that I'm going to show you today. Number one is we're going to start with the dashboard. Usually, the dashboard in Clio is focused on billing and financials, but now the dashboard is focused on time allocation on grants. So, I'm just going to do a quick example to show you how that gets allocated. I'm just going to do a quick example again just so you see that. And now that I have entered that entry, you can start seeing, let's say, how my time allocation towards a grant is going. And I can add this with multiple grants, and I'm going to talk about the grant management functionality. That is the second one. So number one, I can also see the time allocation from the rest of my team on how they are spending their time. I can go through this and quickly see how they're spending their time on grants. Now let's go to the second piece of this, and it's the grant management functionality. The grant management functionality on Clio basically replaces the billing functionality. That means that if you have used Clio in the past, you see that there's no billing. There is now the grants functionality. Can you still use billing in grants? Yes, it's just something that needs to be shared with Clio, but it can happen. So with that, I can create a new grant. I'm just gonna say test grant 2024. I can create the funding source, and I can also create a funding code. So now that I have my grant created, this is going to be very important because I can now create matters with a grant matter allocation, which then will enable me to enter time with a grant. So in this case, I'm just gonna go real quick with this. So let me test. And here now I can start associating my grants. So I'm gonna allocate the one that I've just entered, and I'm gonna add a second one just for purposes of keeping track of my time. So now that I have created my test, I'm just gonna add another name to my matter description. Now that I have created my matter, I can start entering time. And how you do that, you can use this prompt on the right corner, on the upper right corner, or you can also go into the activities tab. So let's do it first on the activities tab, then we can do that on this window. For this, I'm gonna run a time entry. I can start my clock, or I can pause it. I'm just gonna say I spent 30 minutes, and I'm gonna say testing. I'm gonna find the grant, and now you see that I have the grants already associated, so I don't have to search through the entire drop down. I can just select which one, and I'm gonna save that. So now, since it's saved, I don't have to do anything else. I can also keep track of expenses, and it's basically the same window, and I can also associate them with the grant. So you can also do it from this window. As I said, you can do a time entry or expense, so it doesn't matter. You will still have the ability. The only problem with this is that it is not automatically associated with the matter, so you will need to select. For instance, on a time entry, you will need to still select which matter. Now, if you did it from the activities window, you already have that association created. So that's the second functionality of Clio for legal aid. The final one that I wanted to show you is the ability to now do more granular reporting with Clio. So they created a matters and grants report that basically allows you to be more granular with the type of fields that you need. So you can select one or multiple clients. You're going to report all of the clients. So again, you can start being more granular with your now you also have to remember that you can still run reports independently with activities, matters, contacts, anything that you need. You can download that CSV, or there's also a set of tools that can increase even more your reporting functionality. One of them that has also collaborated with us in Clio Felico 8 is Microdata. They have an additional application that integrates with your Clio account and can allow you to create more robust reporting. So those are some of the functionalities of Clio Felico 8. We also have developed an intake system that integrates with Clio. If you're interested in that, feel free to reach out to us at A2J Tech. But this is just a small view on how you can start using Clio for your needs. So thank you very much, and we'll see you in the next Tech Tip of the Month.